We are back at 8:35 with today's consumer. Summer vacations are in full swing. The holiday travel season will be here before you know it. But here's something that might surprise you. A recent survey found 97% of travelers regret at least one trip, with 2/3 wishing they could get a redo. So what's behind that vacation remorse and how can you avoid it? Misty Belles, a travel expert from Virtuoso, is here with the answers. Good morning to you.
Good morning.
97%.
I know, that breaks my heart as a travel professional. That's a huge number.
What are the biggest mistakes that people are making?
You know, it's having unrealistic expectations about the trip that you're taking.
Okay.
Sometimes you're choosing the wrong place. Sometimes it's the right place with the wrong person.
Yeah.
But overspending is also another big one. And then also travel disruptions, canceled flights, missed flights, that kind of thing.
Those all make sense.
Yeah.
All right, let's talk about some expectations. It seems like so many people are turning now to social media to help them plan their trips. Is that the best idea? It can be helpful at times. It has been for me.
It is. It's great for inspiration. However, you should know that the chances of it looking like it does in that post when you get there are pretty slim, because if you've seen it on TikTok, so has everybody else.
Yeah.
It's usually crowded, and that really sets up an unrealistic expectation.
Let's talk about how to avoid problems. You say the best vacation planning should start way before people leave their homes.
Yeah, absolutely. You know, have a change of mindset. Instead of thinking, where should I go? Think about how you want to feel when you're on that trip. And it just changes your perspective on where you should travel. Also, think about what success looks like at the end of that trip. What would really make it special and a standout experience? Also, look at the pacing of that. Don't try to
What do you mean by that?
Don't try to squeeze so much into a very condensed amount of time, because you're going to come back exhausted and you don't really get to spend quality time doing the things you want to do. And then I cannot stress this enough. Set a budget and stick to it, because the YOLO effect is real, but so is the credit card statement when you get back.
Well, traveling, we all know, can be, with your kids or your family, can be wonderful, but it also, it can be stressful at times. So can you talk about maybe how to find that balance?
Yeah, absolutely. It can be stressful, but it doesn't need to be. One of the best things that you can do is get buy-in from everyone who's on that trip. I have teenagers. It's really important that I find out what they want to do on that trip, because then you have won before you've even started. They have some ownership over it. Also, make sure that you're doing activities for everyone of all ages. If you have a multi-generational trip, make sure grandparents are taken care of, but also your youngest people too. And then probably most importantly, agree amongst every paying adult on what that budget is. Again, we come back to that. And also remember, you don't have to do everything together.
Well, I thought that was interesting, that last bullet point you have there, not to be afraid to sometimes explore on your own, or maybe if everybody is doing something and you want to sit at the beach, sometimes it's okay to just have some me time.
Absolutely, because you're usually having to adapt your own travel style for the greater group. Take a little individual time.
Well, at the top of this interview, you mentioned how some people will go on a trip and there are weather delays or cancellations. Can you give any advice on how to prepare for something like that?
Yeah, there are a couple things that you can do. First of all, don't rush the journey to get to your destination. And what I mean by that is everyone wants to have those really tight connections, and especially during the summer busy months, that is going to be a recipe for disaster. Allow at least 2 hours for a layover for domestic flights so that you have a little bit of a cushion there. Also, consider getting travel insurance, especially if it's a big trip. It's an investment, so you want to treat it like one. And then also look at non-refundable airfares.
You know what? A lot of us have had to do that, because in the moment you don't want to pay the extra money for the refundable ticket, but you know what? If you're in a jam, it's worth it.
It's definitely worth it, because if you do that basic economy fare, which is going to be lower, but you lose all your flexibility there. And then the last piece of advice is going to sound so basic, but download your airline app, because that is how you get the most current information. Even if you're sitting in that airport, you're going to get the notifications on your app before you will, even on the terminals in the screen.
Okay, good advice, and good luck if you're traveling. Thank you, Misty.
Hey, thanks for watching. And don't forget, you can catch the Today Show every morning on NBC, or take Today when you're on the go. Just follow the Today podcast on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, or wherever you listen.